Hey everybody, my second video of the day. I will leave the link to my first one down below. But this is one I've hinted at in my last few videos, just something bugging me out here in Egypt, down really close to the Great Pyramids. And my longtime subs know I did a series on these unfinished pyramids in Egypt, and they were kind of a big mystery. And most of them are on the pyramid list, but they don't appear to be anything like pyramids. But here's the Great Pyramids of Giza right down here. Let's go to a structure very close by. I think this is, 3/4 of a mile, so very close walk to the Great Pyramids. But this is a structure that I noticed about 2 years ago. And then when they had the improved Google images here on Google Earth, I looked at this again, and this really caught my eye. I think this is a very ancient structure, and just sitting up here all alone. And I'm not sure how many people know this is here, or if there's any information on this. But this caught my eye because this is even more impressive than some things on the pyramid list. Now, I've been using Google Earth for about 8 years, and I've looked at a lot of things in Egypt, and really you can make a video once a day for about a year, all the things that look mysterious, but I'm very picky about what I'll talk about on a video, at least. A Google Earth find, but this has really caught my eye for a lot of reasons. It looks very ancient, looks very similar to structures that are on the pyramid list, but aren't pyramids. And you notice it's up on a mound like Djedefre's and a few of those other ones that I showed you, and it seems to be just kind of open to the sky in the middle. I find this very interesting. But certainly there's a lot of things in Egypt you could say, well, this might be an ancient ruin, but man, this has really got my intuition going. Just don't know a lot of good answers on this, and maybe somebody can provide a simple one. But that is very close to the Giza Plateau, and that has really caught my eye. If we just back out here, if you just go straight north from this structure, which is right there, you go right into the middle of the Great Pyramid. Now here we are, perfectly aligned to north, so this appears to have some sort of alignment built in it. This way, seem to be aligned. That is important. And when I first noticed this a couple years ago, the Google imagery was not that great, but this certainly gives us a great look, I think. Just do a quick measurement here. The corners of this structure, roughly 60 meters long, so it's not that big. It's smaller than a few of those other ones, and some of them, well, it's the exact same size. And then measuring perfectly on an east-west line here, this is maybe 70 meters that way, but I just find this very interesting, open to the sky. Let's take a look at some of those other structures. A lot of you are familiar with the mysterious structure that is now buried in a military zone beneath trash. This is what they call the Pyramid of Zayat al-Aryan, the unfinished one. This is one of the most mysterious structures in all of Egypt. Well, there's another pyramid at Zayat al-Aryan. It's right down here. This has almost the precise measurements as that structure I just showed you. And then the middle, open to the sky. And here we are down at Abu Sir. We have pyramid-type structures, small ones, but pyramids, definitely. Then we have this structure right here, open to the sky, perfectly aligned. Exact same dimensions as that structure I showed you near Giza. Here's another structure I'm going to show you. The Step Pyramid, the main Saqqara area is right there, but this is South Saqqara down here. And this won't be on any pyramid tour. This is the South Saqqara Pyramid. They have no clue who built this. Open to the sky, perfectly aligned. This is about 85 meters across. But you notice that? Open in the middle. That's important. What did they find beneath this one? Well, they found a 150-ton sarcophagus carved out of a single piece of granite. Here we are down at Dashur, the Red Pyramid, the famous structures here. But on top of a mound, we have a structure perfectly aligned, open to the sky. This looks a lot like that structure at Giza to me, after looking at these for many years. And it's just my thoughts, but that is a structure not many people know about. Then we have the structure that is attributed to Djedefre of the 4th dynasty. But that is perfectly aligned, open to the sky, built up on a mound. After using Google Earth for about 8 years and looking at this unfinished pyramid mystery for about 4 years, this really caught my eye. Up on top of a mound here. And they say in the ancient texts that the first temples in Egypt were built on top of the primordial mounds. But this one just caught my eye. That just looks very ancient to me. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just trying to ask the right questions here. And there's that structure at Giza, perfectly aligned, open to the sky. I think this is a bit of a mystery. Maybe somebody can provide an answer. I don't know. But I just thought I would talk about that today, because if I don't, it was going to bug me. Hope you thought that was cool, and you all have a very nice day.